Hi guys, welcome back. As you can see from my angle, I'm on top of my trailer. There's my vent right there. I'm going to take that out and I'm going to put a Fantastic fan in. So that's my project for the day. I got 2 hours to complete it. So let's see if I can get it done. At least I want to get the outside done, or get this one out, this one here, get it out. Get the other one put in, sealed, and then I've got to cut a hole in the ceiling down there for the fan to come through. So a little bit of work. Let me get started. I'll be back in a little bit. All right, as you can see, there's they've got this sealed up really good. And I think this is geez, this is like rubber. I don't have anything like that to replace, but I do have some caulk I bought that's supposed to be like elastic, and hopefully that'll do the job. If not, I'll have to go out and buy this other caulk. They do have this stuff. I think it's expensive, like $20 or $30 for a little roll. And I might have to get that just to finish this up, but I guess I can't cheap out because I don't want any leaks in there, because if any water gets in there and ruins stuff, it's going to cost me more than $30 to get it done. So let me start cutting and see if I can get this thing out, and I'll be back. Alright, just to give you guys some progress, I got some of the screws out. I don't think they go all the way around, which is really a good thing. If you really look at this stuff, I mean, this stuff is thick. It's rubber, it's really thick, and it's hard to get off. There's another YouTuber on here. His name is Bob Wells. He goes under Cheap RV Living. He installed one of these Fantastic fans in his van, and he was mentioning that if this stuff is, once this stuff here is on the top to seal up your van or your camper or whatever, it's really hard to get off, and he's absolutely right. I mean, this stuff is a bear. So I'm gonna get as much done as I can today. I don't know if I'm gonna have time. It's already 2:45. I got another hour, so I might get some more done, but getting those screws out is really tough because you got to dig them out of that rubber and then try to screw them out. But some of the screws, like this one here, has some of that stuff underneath it, so it makes it really hard to turn and get out. Not to mention, they're like, you got to use a square head bit on there, which don't quite fit, but it turns it out and it feels like it wants to strip it, so that makes it hard too. So let me get going. I'm just wasting time here chatting with you guys, so let me get back to work, and I'll be back when hopefully I have at least the screws out. Okay, as you can see, it is out. The vent is out. What I have to do now is I'm gonna mark that. I'm gonna drill some holes in the corner, and then I'm gonna cut it from the inside with my jigsaw up through. But I just wanted to show you that this stuff is crazy thick. They had tar on here, a rubber sealant. I guess it's not tar, it's a rubber sealant all the way around, and it's about a ½ inch thick. Plus they had this rubber stuff over top, so I am very confident that this thing would have never leaked. Never. So let's hope I can get it sealed up that well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clean up all that black stuff that's around there before I cut my hole. And then I'll re-caulk it, and then I'll put my fan in and then screw it in. And let's hope. I think what I'm going to have to do after I get the fan in, I'm going to have to go out and buy some of this stuff. I really think I'm going to have to, because this stuff here is just crazy. It's like rubber, and that'll never leak. There's no way that'll leak. So let me grab my fan, or let me start cleaning this up. I'll get my fan up here and I'll do an install and see if I can finish this up today, and if not, then I'm gonna have to cover it up tonight and make sure, you know, I don't know if it's supposed to rain or not. I'm not taking any chances, and then I'll finish it up tomorrow. So I'll be back. All right, as you can see, I drilled some holes, and that's where I'm gonna use guides for my saw downstairs, my jigsaw. I'm gonna cut this out, so I'll be back and let's see what it looks like. Okay, so as you can see, the hole's cut. Here's the cowl that goes on the inside. Fit up there like that. That fits pretty nice. Right here, I'm going to put a couple bolts here into this piece of wood frame here just to pull this up tight, and I think I will do that over here too. Maybe I'll do that in one spot all the way around. You won't see it because that cowl is going to cover it up, but this side is dipping down a little bit, so it's going to need a couple screws, or at least one screw here to hold that up. I want that to be nice and tight, so let me do that. Let me do that and I'll be back. Alright, as you can see, the fan fits in there nicely. There's a lot of screws I got to put in. And then, of course, I got to caulk it. So before I go putting those screws on, I'm going to put my caulk underneath it. And then hopefully the screws will draw it out. And as long as it's oozing out, I should be fine. And then, as I said, I'm going to get some more of this stuff. I'm going to have to buy this and then put it right over top of everything. And then I shouldn't have to worry about anything leaking. So that's a fantastic fan going in. And it's, trying to look at my watch. It's 3:15, so I got time to get this in. So I'll at least get this sealed up and in today, and then I'm going to call it, and tomorrow I'll finish it up from the inside. So I'll be back. Okay, here's one thing to make note of. Okay, you can see the fan fits in there nice. It's nice and snug. This here is the original cowl that came with the vent fan that was in here, or the vent that was in here. So that fit up in there nicely. It fit up there nice and snug. As you can see, look at the difference here between this is a fantastic fan. You can see it. See the thickness. Get my hand out of the way. So I have to cut this one down to match this one, basically. So I'm going to have to mark this out, cut this, and then install it. So there's an extra step I didn't plan on. Something that, you know, if you haven't done this before, something to think about. And then also this is kind of a little bit oblong. It doesn't look, it looks like a square. So I marked a B in the back so I know where it's going, so that goes up in there. And actually this cowl here fits into this groove. There's a groove here in the fan that cowl fits into. It doesn't go up on the outside, it goes on the inside. So once I get this all sealed, on the up top where I want it, I mean, it's pretty much centered now, and I know that the cowl can go in there, it'll fit. So let me go up top, put some screws in there, get this thing sealed down, and then I'm going to have to cut that cowl down to fit up in there. So yeah, I mean, I've done it to be perfect. I mean, I like this to be nice and square. You're not going to see the top, as long as this is flush to the ceiling. I don't care. So I guess that's my next step. So let me get going on that, and I'll be back. Alright guys, before I start caulking this top, I just wanted to show you this. I may have shown you in a previous video, I can't remember, but this is the stuff that I got. This was $10 a tube at Home Depot, where I think the similar stuff that you can buy that's kind of like that stuff is $20 a tube if you buy it off Amazon. So go to your local homeware like a Lowe's or Home Depot and pick this up. I'll let you know how it works. But it says premium crack-proof elastomer, so that should do the job for me. So it's paintable in 2 hours, easy cleanup, says it sticks to anything, so we'll see. 600% stretch, Alright, I'm going to give this a shot. I'll be back. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, fan is sealed in. This is just one tube of caulk. I got another tube that I'm going to go over the top. I'll give this a couple days to dry. As you can see, it's all squirted out, and that means it's sealed around the edges. So I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to take this off. Nice new can. It's going to look nice. Okay. Oh, that looks sharp. Okay. So once that dries, I'm going to give that a couple days to dry. I'll put another layer of caulk around the top, on top of those bolts, and spread it out with I think a putty knife, and I think we're going to be okay. I might not have to buy that stuff. You see, that great stuff. I might not have to get that, but maybe I will as a precautionary. We'll just see how well it works. What I'll do is, after it dries, and if I get the second coat, spread it all out, maybe give it a week, you know, if Mother Nature holds out, and then I'll hit it with my hose and just lay the water on to see if I have any leaks anywhere. So I think that's about it. I still got one more thing to do downstairs, or I'm not downstairs, inside. I got to cut that cowl. I showed you how big it was. Cut that down to size, but I don't think I'm going to get that done today. I got to get cleaned up here. So I'm going to wrap this up for today. So from me to you, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Thumbs up if you like this video, if it's helpful at all. Thumbs down if not. Please subscribe if you're not a subscriber. And I'll see you tomorrow to finish this project up. Okay, have a good one.